This is the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and I want to see just how good I can get this thing looking. So I'm going to show off some of the best free and paid watch faces for the Apple Watch Ultra 3, some of the best watch strap combinations, and we're going to dive deep into customizing some of those default stock Apple Watch faces that come pre-installed. But first, let me show you some of the best digital watch faces for the Apple Watch Ultra 3. This is the BA AXR 9800. It's definitely a simpler one, no complications, but I just love the Bauhaus style colors on it, and actually with the shadowing around the edges of the LCD screen, it actually looks fairly realistic as well. I pair this one with a brown leather strap. I've got a really high quality real leather one here. This one's actually from Robust Goods. There will be a link in the description if you want it. I chose this one because the buckles match the natural titanium of my Watch Ultra 3 really well. Now, if you want a bit more information on your watch face, I definitely recommend this next one. It's the MOD 791 Active Weather. Weirdly, still got a very minimal feel despite being jam-packed with information. It's got your weather for the week, your steps, battery, calories burnt, moon phases, and then of course your date and time in the top right. I've actually paired this with the titanium band, again from Robust Goods. It's built to match the Apple Watch Ultra 3's titanium coloring, and it's actually also made from the same pure titanium as well. It works really well with a minimal feel of this watch face, and if you wanted a little bit more pop and contrast to it, I think it works really well with this next one too. This is the MOD 3644 weather forecast. It's virtually exactly the same as the last watch face, just in a military green color and slightly less minimal feel, and leaning towards a more utility based watch face. If you want to grab any of these watch faces again or straps, I've listed them all in order in the description so you can copy any of these combinations. Now, another one that weirdly works really well with the titanium strap is actually the Pip-Boy SE. If you're a Fallout fan, this one will make you very happy indeed, and despite being more of a nerdy, fun watch face, it's actually really useful. It's packed with information like your steps, weather, heart rate, calories, and of course your date and time. The unique part of the watch face, of course, being that Fallout style Pip-Boy animation that changes based on the time of day. Really fun one to have in your library. Now, as part of this episode, I promised to show off some of the best watch straps for the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and I've got a really great selection to show off here. These are all from robustgoods.com. I've been using these guys for years, and they make some of the best quality smartwatch straps out there. I definitely got a few favorites from this episode. My favorite from this episode being the Titanium Band Pro. Now, this is actually real titanium. It's not stainless steel, so it perfectly matches the Apple Watch Ultra 3's natural titanium coloring. If you do have it in black, however, they do make a black version of this so you can go all matchy-matchy. One thing to note about metal straps, though, they do scratch really easily, but this one's got this diamond-like carbon scratch-resistant coating, so it is going to stand the test of time. Now, I'd also just draw your attention to the saddle brown leather watch strap. Now, this is real, full-grain, genuine leather, and it's just going to help elevate the look of your Apple Watch Ultra 3, make it feel a little bit more classic and a little bit more like a real watch. And for the more casual days, I definitely recommend checking out their elastic bands. Their elastic bands are actually better than the Trail Loop band that comes with the Apple Watch Ultra 3. It just gives you a more snug fit and feels a little bit more secure on your wrist. My favorite of those being the olive green color. It goes really nice with the Flow watch face we'll check out later. If you want to copy any of the combinations from this video, there will be a link in the pinned comment to all of these watch straps, and all the watch faces will be in the description. You'll also find a cheeky discount code there as well. Now, watch straps aside for a second, I've got another fun nerdy one for you. It's the Asteroid watch face. It mimics the classic arcade game I'm sure you all know very well. Much like the other arcade themed watch faces, it's actually pretty practical. It features your temperature, your steps, heart rate, battery life, time in digital formats, and then the Asteroids themed game in the center, it actually changes every 15 minutes or so. Just another really fun one to add to the library. Now, I think it's definitely worth mentioning the Nike Globe watch face. This is another pre-installed default watch face on the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Just press and hold your watch face, go to add, scroll right the way down, and you can't miss it. It's bright yellow. It's a really great sporty watch face, so do pair it with a sporty band like so. It's got some nice complications by default as well, like your UV index and then your temperature. It's also got a really nice always on display option. Just another really good one to have to hand, and it's great that it's pre-installed on the Apple Watch Ultra. Now, next up, we've got the Bauhaus 6. Bit of an arty, abstract one, but I really did like the look of this. It's definitely a nice one for the library. I think it'll go nice with a simple black elastic band like this one. You get your date, your weather, heart rate, and a few other bits. Not much in the way of customization on this one, but still a great one to have. I also like this one. It's a very fun one. Definitely not my usual cup of tea, but I thought the colors were absolutely amazing. They really popped on the Apple Watch Ultra 3's display. This is the Punk Kong by Facer Studios. I really like the sort of 3D effect that you get on this one. And you actually get to change the colors of this one as well if you wanted to. And sometimes these really simple watch faces just look so good. I really like this watch face as well. It's called Martian, and you can switch the time and photos with just a simple tap. Same again with this one. This is the Black Velvet 2 if you like that black aesthetic. It's a really nice, clean, minimal one, and if you tap the screen again, you can cycle cycle through a couple of different images. Now, as part of this episode, I promised to check out some of the stock Apple Watch Ultra 3 faces, and the first one that I want to show off is the Flow watch face. I think it looks absolutely insane. I actually really like the liquid glass effect on this as well. There's not much to it in the way of complications. It's very simple and minimal, but it still looks absolutely amazing, especially if you pair it with the right watch straps. The first color I chose was actually the terracotta color. I think it just really popped on your wrist, and you can pair it with pretty much any watch strap and it looks really nice. And actually it's got a hint of luxury about it. It doesn't look tacky at all. I've paired this with a few watch straps, but I think my favorite is actually the olive green band, but I also really like using my titanium band with this as well. The other color that I'd really recommend checking out is actually the black version. Again, just gives that really clean, elevated, minimal look, and again, we'll go with any band that you want. And I have to say, I really do love the always on display options with the Flow watch face, especially on the terracotta version. You can actually change the colors to make that your actual watch face, so it doesn't just come on during the always on display. Whilst we're checking out some of the stock Apple Watch Ultra 3 faces, we should also check out the Waypoint watch face. This is another really nice one that's really well optimized for the Apple Watch Ultra 3. And for this one, I've actually brought back my brown leather watch strap. This watch face is highly customizable, and if you press and hold again, you can even change it between digital and analog. You've also got a lot of complications to switch out and tons of color options. I've added some of the autumn 2025 colors to mine to match the watch strap really nicely. I think it just looks really sophisticated, and I also love how fluid and smooth the compass animation is. You also get a nice little bit of haptic feedback with the Apple Watch Ultra 3, which just makes it feel a little bit more dynamic. It's a really good all-rounder with tons of personalization options. I definitely recommend having a cycle through the different colors and styles. But now let's check out some more third-party watch faces, and this next one's a bit of a fun one again, and it's definitely going to appeal to the nerds out there. I absolutely love it because I'm a massive geek. This is actually the Tetris 1989 watch face from Phaser. Its unique feature is, of course, the Tetris game, which actually completes itself the more steps that you do throughout the day. Such a good idea, and another way to gamify your fitness, which I really do advocate for. And then aside from the fun game aspect of it, it's actually fairly practical. You've got your steps, standing time, exercise time, heart rate, and more. Pair it with a sporty band like this, and you've got yourself a retro reminder of just how old you are. Now, next up is definitely in my list of favorites from this episode. It's the ADM DEB59, and it fits the Apple Watch Ultra 3 perfectly. It's got a sort of flip clock design, but what I really love is the vibrant orange color. It's really nice and punchy, and the fact that it's actually really practical. It's got tons of information, including weather, steps, battery, and more. It's dead easy to read at a quick glance, and I've actually kept my Robust Goods titanium band on again for this one. Clearly a favorite of mine. It just makes the orange color pop that little bit more. I also really like this next watch face though. This is the BA AXR 2700. This one's a little bit more realistic and kind of reminds me of a classic Casio watch with a very smartwatch twist. It's got two separate LCD screens with some really nice shadowing for a bit of added depth and realism. You've got your date and weather on the top screen, and then your steps, heart rate, and calories burnt at the bottom. With it being mainly on a black backdrop, it's also going to help you save a little bit of battery life as well, as is my next watch face, the ADM WAOL7. This one's very utility based, but I really like the layout and colors on it. You've got tons of information on there, like your steps, your calories, battery life, heart rate, and more. It's pretty much got everything. I'd definitely go ahead and pair this with a sportier band like so. Again, the great thing about this watch face is it is going to help save a little bit of battery life for you. Now, I want to show off another pre-installed watch face on your Apple Watch Ultra 3 that you might have missed. If you scroll down to the colorful section, you'll see Palette. It's a really artistic one with some really nice gradients. You can go for a really loud, colorful one or a more monotone color. I particularly like the caramel or the starlight option. They both work really well with a nice smart leather band. Like a lot of the stock Apple Watch faces, you can of course go ahead and swap the complications around to make it a bit more personal to you. And again, it does come with a really nice always on display option too. The next one though is a little bit more complicated and vibrant, but also a really cool analog design for the Apple Watch Ultra 3. This is the Mars Commander AW. Nerdy name, but actually a very cool watch face. I really like how we have a full analog style watch in the center, but it also has a time in digital format, and it really does feel like a smart watch face. It's not trying to be something that it's not. I like that it's got your moon phases at the top left, and the fact that you get a ton of complications like your steps, battery life, weather, heart rate, and more. I pair this with a smarter band personally, but it can definitely go with a sportier band if you wanted to. Again, all the links to these watch straps and watch faces are in the description or the pinned comment. Now, this next watch face is another stock watch face for the Apple Watch Ultra 3. It's the Exectograph. If you just press and hold on your Apple Watch Ultra 3, you can add a new watch face, and then you'll see the Exectograph there. At first, by default, default, it might not look so appealing, but once you get to play around with the settings a bit, it makes for an awesome watch face. I've gone ahead and added some of the spring 2025 colors to mine, and then you can actually switch up the style, add complications, and then completely change the look by rotating through one of 3 different modes. Very abstract, very different, and very Apple. Definitely worth a try in my opinion. The great thing about these stock Apple Watch faces is that they're all really well optimized for the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and they all come with that really nice, satisfying haptic feedback as well. If you want another really great one though, this one's actually a third-party one, but it's the MOD U0039 Ultra, probably one of the best third-party analog watch faces for the Apple Watch Ultra 3 that I've seen. You get a couple of different style options, some bezel options, and then of course your color options. You can also get access to the night mode with this one, which is a really nice touch. I think you can pair this with pretty much any strap you want, but I really do like the elastic band in olive green as it contrasts the orange accents on the default watch face really nicely. Now for this next one, it's pretty awesome. I found this on Facer, but then realized it's actually also a stock Apple Watch face. If you go to add watch face, scroll to the clean section, you'll see this solar analog. The blue might not appeal to many of you, but I'd definitely jump into the settings and try switching it to the turmeric color. It really does pop on the Apple Watch Ultra 3. And off the back of this watch face, I also found a really cool one on Facer called Unity Lights, which seems to be modeled off this one. It's very similar, but it's got some awesome shadowing and a blackout theme. You can also change the style to a circular traditional clock face if you wanted to, and then you can play around with a few other settings to make it look a little bit more quirky. Not much in the way of information, but it still looks awesome for a more formal event. Next up, click in the top left or right hand corner now to see my thoughts on the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Huge shout out to robustgoods.com for sponsoring this video again, and I'll see you in the next one.